This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe, and let's get right into the news. All right, so is The Rock just a greedy guy? And don't forget to smash that like button. Do not forget that. Is he a greedy guy? This is the second franchise. He's been accused of messing up. Okay, so they claim he's trying to take over the DC universe. I think people just don't like The Rock, to be honest with you, because remember the Fast and Furious franchise? He did the Hobbs verse, whatever. I didn't even watch that thing, but like he was talking about Tyrese was talking about he was trying to mess up the franchise. He's like, we're trying to break up a family. We're a family, and you're trying to break up the fam. You know, it's like. We invited you into our whole thing. Well, Zachary Levi suggests that The Rock sabotaged Shazam 2. He tried to hijack the DC universe. Jason Momoa reportedly vacating this role as Aquaman because of lackluster script to The Rock, and Henry Cavill clashing with James Gunn behind the scenes of some off-camera drama surrounding DC Universe has been more interesting than a portion of their big budget contest as of late. Dwayne Rock regrettably announced his departure from the leading role of Black Adam despite the blockbuster film's record-breaking ticket sales at the box office. Many fans blamed James Gunn, the co-CEO of DC Studios, for derailing the momentum of DC Universe. Finally appeared to be gaining after more than a decade of frustration and cinematic flops. The Rock posted a heartfelt letter to his fans and outlined some details that went into the decision to leave the DC Universe. The iconic action film star indicated that he would not be reprising his role as Black Adam because of Anti-Hero was no longer a part of James Gunn's chapter plan for rolling out future projects. Zachary Levi shed some light on The Rock's controversial exit. The 42-year-old actor currently portrays Shazam in the DC Universe, reposted a report from The Wrap and claimed The Rock blocked DC Studios from linking the Black Adam film to the Shazam film sequel by disallowing recruitment scene featuring the Justice Society and Zachary Levi's character. Following the credits, the report also indicated The Rock attempted to make a power move behind the scenes to redirect the overall story arc of the DC universe in order to focus on the character and Henry Cavill as Superman. Levi's post on the Instagram stories was accompanied by a caption that read basically, "The truth shall set you free." Yo, The Rock brings a lot of drama to all the sets he gets on. Oh, man. It's crazy. Anyways, enough of that. Lil Wayne claims, hey, when you look up my net worth, that's not what I'm worth. Okay, Lil Wayne is worth over $150 million according to Google. He says, I'm not worth a penny close to that. I assume Lil Wayne's probably at least $50 million. Think about it. He had that big debt that he had to settle. And when Birdman was able to pay him, he's debt-free. Now, when you say that he's worth $150 million, that's probably like selling all his catalog, selling all his mansions, his cars. Like if he was liquid. I could see that though. Like if Lil Wayne were to sell his catalog, which probably should soon, right? Because you could just, I don't know, it just seems like they're paying more for these catalogs now, and I don't think that's going to last forever. I don't see how these companies are going to be able to make back the money that they're spending on these catalogs unless they're playing over a long game over 50 years. But I think when Lil Wayne sells his catalog, he'll be worth $150 million. There was this couple that would ride around with a dash cam, right? And they record like their own road rage. They'd create road rage incidents. They'd create accidents. They'd create with their kid in the car, and they would do all this for YouTube content and to make false claims on their insurance. Well, they are about to go to jail, okay, because they were caught doing this for content. They were almost hitting cars. I mean, that's super reckless. Garcia versus Davis will be $84.99 to watch on pay-per-view. That'll be happening. Is that April or May? It's pretty. I think it's the end of April. Oh, we got a little drama with Love and Hip Hop. Now, this girl is a menace. Okay, I think isn't this the girl that got into it with Remy Ma and tried to send her back to jail? Well. Star Brittney Taylor arrested for allegedly beating the father of her children with a baseball bat. He said domestic violence against men is real and should be taken seriously. I've been bullied way too long. He's been bullied. She does seem like she would bully somebody. This is one instance of what happened when I flew to NYC to see my kids. Never again. Damn, I can't even show you the image. He's bleeding down his face. So I guess that they're going to make a series. He says, Suge Knight to create a Death Row biopic series similar to BMF. I heard he sold the rights to this like 10 times for the Death Row story. This would be listen, I can't see this. I could see like maybe like 2 seasons, like kind of like the Wu-Tang thing. I couldn't see this as a BMF story. Now, Death Row was a dangerous label, according to a lot of people. People would get beat up in the studio. A lot of other stuff, but I mean, you know, they did some iconic stuff, but dude, it seemed a little dangerous. Whack 100 reflects back on when he was 16 and in jail. Okay. Oh man, this poor guy. So this guy got married. This guy is like, he's in his late 20s, I think, right? And he met his wife, you know, like in college, but he's been saving his money since he was 16 years old, and actually got up to an amount about $200,000, which is very impressive for being at his age. And being, he looks like he's in his 30s, but it's okay. Okay, so anyway, maybe this girl aged him. Because I'm going to tell you something. This guy saved his money, got up to $200,000. She was inspired by this, and they got married, right? They got married, inspired by this after they got married. She found out about this account after they got married. She said, I want to start putting money in the savings account too. She went to school. She put in about 10 grand, he said, you know, and they got it up to about 250 after 2 years because he was still putting money into it. She put in like 10, 15,000. Well, after she graduated school, he checked the account and there was $2,500 left. She had drained the whole account to pay for her schooling. And now he was like, okay, should I divorce her? He's like, he eventually divorced her and actually took her to court to garnish her wages because that was his money before they got married. So the money she spent before they got married, he's entitled to of $200,000. So he takes 75% of his wife's paycheck, as he should. That was some dirty business. Why was she paid off? You already knew her plan. She was going to pay off her student loans. And then he was like, okay, we got to pay it back. And she was like, I'm not paying that back. She planned to leave him eventually and then be debt free. You know, some people just use people. They're crazy with it. Drake was supposed to headline Lollapalooza, but he stayed out with 50 Cent all night the night before and canceled it. That's what they say, okay? Lollapalooza put out a statement, and they're going to give people their money back from the tickets. I don't know if this is the reason. Maybe Drake said his production team was missing and he couldn't perform, which maybe they were all out with 50 Cent, and Drake was the only responsible one that woke up. I don't know. Black China, I applaud her for changing her life and removing her tattoos and everything, but I'm starting to wonder if she had a break down, because there's nothing wrong with removing all the stuff in your body and everything, and like trying to start fresh and trying to like undo any damage you did to your body, right? But now she's wearing a Kim Kardashian t-shirt. Like, I don't know, man. Maybe she just came to a realization one day that she doesn't want to live so recklessly. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it plays out. I can't really, totally. You can't really. Maybe sometimes she's doing it drastically, and she's doing it all on camera, which makes me think, is she doing this for attention? Like, I don't know. Like, is she doing it to inspire people? Is she doing? So many questions. Because like she's lived her whole life in public, right? Some people get desperate for fame. I don't know. Can't even get gas in Atlanta without having, certain places in Atlanta. A little shootout happened at this gas station. And think about it. Weapons, gas, not a good idea. That's about it. This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Just a quick start to the morning. Smash that like button. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you smash the like button. Make sure you hit the bell. It's all very important. I'll check you guys in the next one. Peace.